Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are doing a 12 by 12 layout using the Hallows Eve by FancyPants collection. So it's obviously a Halloween themed one. I am scrapping photos from last year for Halloween. We were both butterflies together and I love this paper. So this paper I am envisioning using my tag layered nested die stencil dies. And I got the 3-inch one, and we're gonna cut out 1, 2, 3, yeah, like four tags, and then cut 2 tags from this green one where these will be mounted, and I will trim them down. So they'll be on like some dark green. And then they will all go 1, 2, 3 on the black and white stripe. That is the game plan. And then I have the 12 by 12. I have the die cuts ready to go. And everything's ready to go. Yes, I have all the dies. Let's just put those to the side. Let's just those to the side so that I can work. Put these to the side. I'm not using the side. And let's mark off where we want these tags cut out, because I definitely like this little set. I love this little set. I do like the cat, but maybe it's this one that I like, because then I was like, okay, 1, 2, I do like this. Oh, I like this one too, because at least I got 2 faces in it. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So let's get started cutting out my little tags. So obviously these are dies, and I could have ran this through my manual die cutting machine, but then I had this thought where I was like, it's just like a simple shape, so let me just trace it and cut it out, and we don't have to bust out the, you know, die plates and my machine. Not that that takes a long time, because I am in love with my manual die cutting machine now that I have a better one, but for these tags I truly just trace with just a gray pen that was like a gel pen, and I cut them out with my like 9-inch long blade Tim Holtz scissors, along with my, clearly my rotary cutter for the longer straight sides. But for all the little angles and stuff, I was able to just do it with my scissors. This part takes a little bit of time, but it was worth it just so that I can particularly get certain images from this paper that I wanted, because some of these are really adorable. I mean, I honestly, even the cats and stuff, like, they're just drawn really nice, and they're almost like with the little whimsy kind of details, almost like a mandala drawing on top of some of the cats, like to make their details, which I find interesting. So some of them were able to get 2 characters on it, some of them are just 1, and I guess that's the beauty of having to cut up a pattern piece of paper. So I made sure I had 4 ready to go, and then the other 2 would be where my photos would go on the green tags. But as I laid them right there, I was like, ugh, the stripes are just too busy though. I think I just have to do it on white, and then yeah, I just like the white a lot better. I found that my style over the years has changed, because before I wouldn't have hesitated to put it on another pattern paper, which is not a problem either. But for me, when I look at things, I think I always like certain things to pop off an image, and so I find myself working with white cardstock as a base or a background paper more often than not. It's just the evolution, I guess, of us as scrapbookers. You know, even for these too, I think I have to go back, because I vowed to 2 things I have to go back and do. I vowed to date my layouts. And then the thing is, though, that comes to mind, though, even it's still this day, is that, do you date your layout like I made this today? Am I going to label it an October date, even though the photos in the picture are from last year? I always get thrown with that. Like, should I be mentioning that this is October, you know, whenever her trunk or treat was, like 20th, 2023, even though I made the layout October, what's today's date? 7th or something, 2024. I'm always thrown by that. Even though I will, you know, say I should date it for this year, but then in my little sentence journaling, which is also the second part that I was saying I have to go back and do, to mention, because I don't think I did my journaling on the actual tags itself, about this is the trunk or treat event and we were butterflies for 2023. So yeah, let me know how you date yours and how often you do journaling. So I am adding some black and white baker's twine to my tag holes, and I have to cut down the pictures a little bit because I printed them as 3x4s. And then I needed a little trim off the left and the right side and top and bottom just so that I can have a border or like an illusion of a mat with those green tags as the mats for the photos. So that worked out actually quite easily. And don't get me wrong, the pictures worked out too with the colors, even though they're kind of bright because it's like pink and purple. But it didn't bother me too much, or else I would have printed the pictures in black and white. So it's just something to keep in mind. And so I'm thinking, what do I do next, or where am I going to put a title? And so I had to designate one of the tags for a title. And what did I pull out as I'm reading it? Nighttime fun. Nighttime fun. So I put it over the tag with the pumpkin, just because I thought the top part was able to be covered up since I had like partial character faces on all of them. So I'm going to take the time to now embellish each of the tags. I think I always take this into consideration where at least every tag has a sticker or a foam sticker or a tiny word phrase, just something to cutesy up each of the tags just so that it doesn't stay too flat and plain, that there's some interest to them. So the ephemera pack has a lot of like little tags and little stamps and little layerable bits, you know, from the ephemera pack. I'm also on the right, you can see me kind of gathering up like those two snake icons. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those just go straight in the trash. I am never gonna put a snake on my layout, I'm sorry. Or that creepy looking realistic bat. You know, collections sometimes with FancyPants always throw me because you have like these realistic ones where it's like looks like a real bat and it looks like a real snake, and then you have like the cute little character cartoony pumpkins with, you know, party hats on. Sometimes it's like the juxtaposition of them both. But I totally just toss those ones away. I'm like, I'm never going to use those. I'm not going to keep on looking at them. And so that's what I do. So then I also take the time to put some fun foam or like, you know, dimensional foam tape underneath some of them so that there is some dimension. And then in order to spice up the background a little bit, I will slowly bring out all of my Tim Holtz Distress Mica sprays. I do have, I believe, all of the Halloween collection. So the colors are like Decayed, and they call it like Elixir, Decayed, and, you know, just kind of the Halloween themed one. So I'm just taking out some post-it notes that I am blocking off my pictures so that no splatter gets on them, and we will adjust. I think I was zhuzhing them over because I noticed that on one side it was a larger space between the line, between the edge of the paper and the knot, so I just fixed that up. And yeah, I will just splatter and splatter and splatter until I'm happy, and that will wrap up this layout. Okay, that will sit and dry now with all of my splatters, just to add a little something to the white. There's the top row. Some things are on fun foam, some aren't. Really cute, right? Okay, so this is last year's Halloween, like I said. So once we do an event with this year's Halloween costumes, which right now we are the girls from the Descendant movies. So Vale is the blue girl, which is, I'm going to probably switch them, Evie or Mal. And Mal, I'm the purple one. So we have our little outfits together. I will totally ride the train that we dress alike, or like a pair of something, until she doesn't let me anymore. You know what I mean? So hopefully I'll do another like Halloween layout with this collection later in the month. But for right now, to document last year still, this is how it turned out. So cute. Good paper. I mean, I love the graphic little illustrations of this one. So totally cute. Everything will be linked down below for you to shop or browse the collection. I will have, there's also, if I buy it from FancyPants, I do have a coupon code, but by all means, if you buy it on a cherry on top, I just have an affiliate link down there in case you pick up this collection. And yeah, that's it. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. It always helps my channel grow. And until next time, everyone, bye.